June 30th, 2022. Halfcast 319, episode 319. Let's go. Of course, I have a few things to share with you guys. An evening of reflection. Shall we? Can I order a pizza? Man accused of murdering ex-girlfriend's husband as the couple slept, allegedly asked for food delivery after bail hearing. You know what? We're sorry to hold you up, sir. Do we still have one of those old electric chairs from Prohibition in the back? Yeah, hook him up to a car battery and let's clear one off the books. He has a right to a speedy trial. A Virginia man and FedEx employee stands accused of a brutal and bizarre series of events related to the murder of a nonprofit CEO, Joshua Daniel Danehauer. That's a hell of a name. 33 stands accused of murdering 32-year-old Donor C founder Greg Glyer by shooting him several times late last week. The deceased man was shot 10 times, including 4 times in the head and twice in the neck. The incident occurred inside of the victim's own home in Fairfax, Virginia, during the early morning hours as his family slept, police say. According to court documents obtained by Washington, D.C. based Fox affiliate WTTG, the victim's wife, Heather Glyer, is the defendant's ex girlfriend. Here we go. Law enforcement believes Danehauer sought to reconnect with the woman who was asleep next to her husband as he took his final breaths and the harrowing violence unfolded. This is why we have to just learn to let shit go sometimes. Because if this woman has a whole husband, she's moved on, and whatever you two had together is just a memory and probably not even a good one at that. The Glyers' 2 children, an infant and toddler. This woman has had a whole family with this man. You are not even in the rear view anymore. Were home at the time of the incident, but were unharmed, police said. According to Washington, D.C. based NBC affiliate WRC-TV, law enforcement received information that Danehauer was an acquaintance of the family and acted on the tip as a possible suspect, citing City of Fairfax Police Department Captain Jeff Hunt. The defendant was arrested on Tuesday night at a FedEx located at Dulles International Airport. He had reportedly worked there for roughly 1 month. We extend our deepest sympathies to those affected by this terrible incident, the shipping company said in a statement obtained by Washington, D.C. based ABC affiliate WJLA. We plan to fully cooperate with law enforcement in their investigation. What did he think by killing this woman's husband? That somehow she was going to come running back to him? Negatory. The defendant is currently being held at the Fairfax Adult Detention Center without bond, and in a macabre sort of way, he seems to be taking his case in stride. He doesn't care. After his bail hearing, Grier allegedly asked, "Can I order a pizza?" According to the court documents obtained by WTTG, authorities were astonished and wrote he was not taking the situation seriously in the slightest. Danehauer is charged with 1 count of murder in the second degree and 1 count of using a firearm in the commission of a felony. Shoplifter pepper sprayed mother, children taking picture of license plate during getaway. I'm not saying nosy people get it too. I can only speak for myself when I say that I would be trying to get me and my loved ones out of harm's way before I make a decision to play Good Samaritan. An accused shoplifter pepper sprayed a mother and her 2 children while the bystanders were attempting to take a picture of the getaway car's license plate. Police said this could have turned into an unforeseeable situation. Sierra Zerbe, 19, faces charges of child abuse and battery. Records said on June 14th, Las Vegas Metro Police received a call from a business on Sahara Avenue near Hawaiian Highway for a report of a battery. They said Zerbe reportedly was running out of the store with a man with a shopping cart full of clothes and security running out after them, police wrote in an arrest report. Don't worry, they weren't going to make it that far anyway. The woman and her two children asked store employees what was happening and noticed Zerbe and the man were loading clothes into the trunk of the car parked next to hers. The woman left the store to take a picture of the car's license plate to assist in further prosecution. When Zerbe got out of to assist in further prosecution, sit down, get your kids out of harm's way, and let the proper authorities take care of this. When Zerbe got out of the car and pepper sprayed her and the two children, police said, not the kids. This was a horrible time to be a good citizen because you don't know how far these robbers are willing to go. The best thing to do would be to get the kids out of harm's way and let the proper authorities take care of it. Zerbe reportedly said, "You got a problem with something? You got a problem with something?" When pepper spraying the group, the kids too, though. Police tracked the car to the South Valley, later detaining Zerbe on June 22nd. They said Zerbe remained at the Clark County Detention Center as of Tuesday, pending house arrest. So, this is what the law saw fit to do in this particular situation. They nabbed the girl not even a week later, and apparently the crime wasn't that serious for her to be facing any hard jail time because she's pending house arrest. So, basically, this woman put herself and her children in harm's way for nothing. Nosy people get it too. Next up, woman visiting Florida prison brings baby, cocaine, and heroin. What is this, 1986 smuggling the dope in with the baby? A woman attempted to smuggle 2 pounds of drugs into a Florida prison. Officials said 44-year-old Melissa Webster of Tallahassee brought her infant grandchild and 100 grams of cocaine and heroin to a DeSoto Correctional Institution visitation on Sunday, according to a statement by the DeSoto County Sheriff's Office. Webster was arrested when officers found the drugs during the check-in process. It's Florida. You should have bought an alligator. They won't check an alligator. A DCSO K9 conducted a free air sniff and found an additional 690 grams of heroin and cocaine in Webster's vehicle in the parking lot. Jeez. The baby was placed in the care of Florida Department of Children and Families. Webster, what did you think that just because you have the baby with you, they're not going to check? Webster was charged with trafficking in heroin, trafficking in cocaine, introduction of contraband into a correctional facility, child abuse, neglect, and possession of drug and paraphernalia, according to this statement. Thanks to this teamwork, almost 800 grams, 2 pounds of heroin and cocaine were kept out of our prison system and our community, the sheriff's office said. If you are transporting drugs, if you are smuggling drugs, first off, please don't smuggle or transport drugs. But using a child as cover, using a baby as cover will not save you. They will search the possessions of the baby, they will search the possessions of the child, they will flip all this shit over, and all you're going to end up doing is putting that child in a difficult situation. Tampa woman accused of scamming employer out of $148,000. Finally, a feel good story. There she is, someone's skimming ass auntie. A Tampa woman has been accused of defrauding her employer out of nearly $150,000, according to a press release from Florida Attorney General Ashley Moody. Kathy Green, 48, was charged with organized scheme to defraud. Moody's office said Green was an office manager for Periodontal Health Center, where she was accused of using access to payroll software to steal over $107,000 worth of unapproved overtime since 2019. That's right. Know your worth and then add tax. The multi agency investigation revealed that Green was also using the company's Amazon account to make personal purchases and sent them to her home to avoid getting caught. Right. Moody's office said the products ordered were valued at over $41,000. The audacity. This arrestee had to steal. Is arrestee even a real term? Had to steal from her employer right from under their nose is disrespectful and despicable. Hillsborough County Sheriff Chad Cronister said, someone sounds like they're up for re-election to think she would never get caught is simply foolish. And I commend our detectives in the economic crime section for their hard work and putting an end to her exploitation efforts. I was your lover and your secretary, working every day of the week. What happened to that part, though? Green was booked into the Hillsborough County Jail on a $15,000 bond on Thursday and has since been released. Fun show. Fun show. Fun show. That being said, I'm going to wrap this one up, but I'll be sure to talk to you guys very, very soon. Adios.